Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Around the Reef. Guys, on today's episode, we're talking the California fires, people. Specifically, the ones happening in Los Angeles. My city, people. This one hits close to home. I don't know. In case you've been living under a rock, you've heard that LA is burning. There's massive fires going on, multiple fires. There's one in the Pacific Palisades near Malibu. Really fancy area. I think the average price of a home is like, $5-6 million. And it's crazy when, rich people's houses are getting burned down. Okay. That's when it's a bad time. Okay. It's like, damn, they're letting rich people's houses burn. Yeah. So there's that fire. And then there's the Pasadena fire that's going on. And then there's another fire happening in the valley, and then there's even one that was going on near the Hollywood sign. So yeah, no, it's a crazy time out there, people. I'm sure you've seen some of the images that are being circulated. It looks like literal hell. Okay, it literally looks like the apocalypse is going on. And it fills me with a lot of emotions, people. The first emotion is, fear. Hey, I'm man enough to admit it's scary. I was thinking about, my parents' house up in Ventura. That one, that's a fire hazard area. So I'm hoping that they don't lose their house. And I'm thinking about, just my city. There's a lot of people. See, it's different when there's a fire happening up in Paradise, up near Chico. Nobody lives up there. It's not very populated. Look, this is LA. This is the most populated area. This is the second largest city in the country. And there's a fire happening right there, this is like a populated area that is trying to be evacuated. And I'm sure you guys know LA is not known for their effective road layout. There's a lot of traffic in LA if you haven't figured that one out. And imagine everybody trying to get out to save their lives and to save their most valuable possessions. It's just an absolute nightmare. Okay, so what we are witnessing is a collapse of society, people. Which leads me into my next emotion, which is anger. Anger, people. How could this happen? How could this happen to us? Like I said, the average price of a home in the Pacific Palisades that's getting burned is like $6 million. Okay. Property taxes on a $6 million home, you're looking at, I'm just guessing, but like 60,000 to 100,000 in just property taxes alone. So you're paying that every single year. And then I'm assuming you're also making a lot of money. You're probably in the highest tax bracket. California has the highest state income taxes at 14, sometimes even I think it's going up to 15% of your income goes to the state of California, which is the highest in the country. And you ask yourself, I'm paying all these taxes, these insane taxes, and they can't even stop a fire that's going to burn down my house. It makes you question the state's ability to provide essential services like the fire department, I read a story like they still haven't even counted all the votes that Californians cast in this last election. They still can't count all the votes, people. And it just, it kind of hit me. It was like, damn, we really are a shit show. We can't even do that. We can't even count votes, let alone stop a massive fire. So, somebody's got to be thrown under the bus, in my opinion. You can't just let politicians escape when they, in my opinion, have failed so poorly. And it's one thing, like natural disasters happen, but look, our mayor of LA, this lady named Karen Bass, They were trying to find her during the fires, but she wasn't in LA. And you ask yourself, where was she? She was in Ghana, of all places. Ghana, yes, Africa. She was in Africa. The mayor of LA, during the worst natural disaster in our city's history, was in Ghana doing something. I don't know what she was doing. I think she was on some sort of like diplomatic mission or something in Ghana, because that was so important. And we don't have a leader when we actually needed one. She was gone. Okay, I get it. Okay, fires, it's quick. It happens. She messed up. She comes back to LA a little late, but whatever. And they get her in the airport. And there's like a reporter. I'm sure you've seen this video. And the reporter goes up to her and he's like, hey, and he's pretty respectful. I don't think he asked anything crazy. He was like, do you have anything to say about the fires? Anything to say to the victims? Anything to say about the recovery? At that point, the fires were not contained at all. And she literally forgets how to speak, people. She doesn't say shit. And you know what? It's not exactly the Winston Churchill type leadership that we're looking for, people. Look, the bar is so low, but you gotta say something. Something. In my opinion, it's like, if you're gonna be mayor, you have to be able to speak, okay? Something. Offer a thoughts and a prayers. Give me a thoughts and a prayers. That's all I'm asking for. Obviously I want more, but at least give me something, So in my opinion, she needs to go, people. She needs to go. People just can't keep voting for these hack politicians. At least say something. I mean, that was brutal. So, but yeah, guys. And then the last thing I just want to add is the media's coverage of the fires. They always want to blow things out of proportion too. It makes it look really bad. I guess only time will tell. But, I'm just a little upset at the media for trying to scare the people. If it's not as bad as what they made it look like, it's just like COVID, they try to make it look like the world's ending. And it's just, I don't know. I just don't feel very informed about how bad it is or whatever. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Everybody stay safe, and I'll catch you another time on Around the Reef.
Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.